today. I can't tell you, when I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, I'm going to tell a story on myself. I'm going to let the young girls know this. I took dance classes at the Y in Columbia. And I had a dance teacher, and we were all learning to dance, and the dance teacher said, now next week I want you to bring something to dance with, right? And so she said, I want you to go home and tell your parents that you're going to have a broom, and when you cut the broom handle in half, and you bring the part that you can dance with. Guess what part I brought? The part with the broom. So I want you to know you guys don't have to worry about it. I did not have to dance anymore because she didn't think I was smart enough yet. And I probably still can't dance, and I'm not smart enough yet. But thank you for being here. When you come into a building like this, you always have this thought of why it's important. And what I thought about was that experience that I had at the Y as a young girl, and I actually did go back to the Y. And there were role models there for all of us as we were going through the idea of who are we going to be and how are we going to be something more or different, because that's what our Y staff, counselors, teachers taught us. So today I'm here to talk about some wonderful news in this city. I'm talking about some wonderful news for this Y as we start talking about a big check coming in on a cardboard that everybody's going to get a chance to see and handle and hold. And I'm glad that we have everyone here that is a part of this program that we're about to do. Now, we're going to do a lot more speeches, and so I'm going to try to go through mine very, very quickly. But I really want to recognize the city council members that are making this possible. We have Council Member Matt Newton joining us. Matt, stand up. Council Member for District 5. I think we're living in his district right now. Councilmember Larkin Eggleston, who is Council District 1, who's running at large. If you're able to vote, just look at the name tag. I'm sure I can say that and he can't. Okay? And Councilmember Dimple Ajmira, who is here. Now, there are going to be a lot of people to applaud and clap for. But you know, in this town, when the city council decides to make an effort to do something around priorities like our youth, priorities like having something for our youth to be able to do during the summer, things happen, and these folks are supportive, and that's why it's important. And I want to thank the hosts that we're having today. I met so many of the Y staff on the way up here, but I am glad to be able to stand in this facility, in this place today, to present something that's significant for the summer. The partnerships in Charlotte between the public and the private sector and the nonprofit and the faith community, it's our secret sauce. It's really what makes the difference. If McDonald's can have some secret sauce on that terribly big calorie-filled hamburger, we have secret sauce for our people. And that's what's important here. I value that so very much, and I think that what you'll see as a result of that collaboration and that secret sauce, you'll see it today with the Y. So our big news, we decided that this is the right time to reveal the plans that we have to resume the Level Up program this summer in Charlotte. The city is providing $2 million. $2 million. Let me say it again. $2 million. Come on, y'all. Come on. To 6 branches of the YMCA to continue this fantastic program. It is always going to be free for the participants. City funding will pay for their meals all summer and will also, yes, I thank you. You guys get it, right? So what you'll see is all of these activities, the opportunity to not be hungry, not to have to worry about summer food, is happening because Level Up Experience at this Y and the other 5 Ys are going to be a tremendous success again this year. You might remember that we started this in 2017 from when we talk about what we were doing in terms of creating opportunity. The task force on the opportunity report recommended that we needed to do more for teens so that they would have healthy and safe places to be, that they'd be able to continue to learn more and keep their academics up at the top level even after a great summer of fun. And I need to point out that the 6 YMCA branches that will be involved are all located in or near our 6 corridors of opportunity. So we're making all of this work. When we talk about it, we get it done. When we talk about it, we take action, and this is a result of it. So we're going to continue to focus on a positive outlook for our teens, and we're going to focus on those teens that live in our priority areas. This is a meaningful investment in this community. It's not just for today, but it's for tomorrow. And I can't be more happy to welcome the Level Up Summer Program back to our city. And now at this point, I'd like to invite City Council Member Matt Newton in District 5 to come and say a few words.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. It's really fantastic being here today. I'm Matt Newton. I am the District 5 City Council representative, and you are in District 5 right now, which is quintessentially East Charlotte. Simmons has been such a tremendous partner for us, and the Y across all of Charlotte has been such a tremendous partner, and I just want to thank you for all of your efforts, all of you that are here today. I also wanted to take a moment and give an extra special thanks to Astrid Chirinos, who's here as well. So thank you, Astrid, for all you do here in East Charlotte. I grew up here in Charlotte, and I learned to swim at the Y. So, you know, if we're telling our stories, I learned to swim, and I also learned to play basketball at the YMCA. If anyone had come in a little bit earlier today, you might have seen us kind of shooting around. Please don't hold that against the Y, my basketball skills, but it does hold a special place in my heart, and that's why today is so extra special. Mayor Lyles just mentioned the citywide value of our Corridors program. That's our Corridors of Opportunity program, and I think it's especially true for us here in East Charlotte. I'm proud that this area was chosen as a showcase location for today's Level Up news conference. It's one of the many great transformations underway here in East Charlotte, along with the Link Silver Line, the Eastland Mall site redevelopment plan, and also Gold Line extension. Altogether, these community redevelopment projects will be a catalyst to incentivize more growth along the Albemarle Road corridor and help us achieve the goals of our Corridor of Opportunity program. We are all fortunate to live in a wonderful area within a great city, and I can tell you that it is a priority of our city leaders to continue to make it even better. Level Up is helping us do that, providing more opportunities for local youth, giving them an outlet and exposing them to new and different experiences. I'm so honored to be able to celebrate today's announcement with all of you. This is one of the highlights of being a public official, and I really enjoy helping to present positive and inspiring news like this to the community. For families here along the Albemarle Road corridor, I encourage all of you to begin the application process here at the Simmons YMCA. Please don't wait, because there is limited space available, and I don't want anyone to miss out on the chance to give your children or get your children included in the Level Up program. Without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic over to my colleague, at-large City Council member Dimple Ajmera, to talk about how Level Up is shaping lives.
Thank you, Councilmember Newton. He's my council member. I don't live too far away from here, and I remember when Astrid became an executive director at Simmons Y, she's the best membership recruiter. She called our family and said, "Why are you not a member?" And guess what? My husband came down here a few days afterwards and made sure that our entire family is YMCA members. So Astrid is the best cheerleader that you can ask for. I'm Dimple Ajmera, your Charlotte City Councilwoman at large, and I'm sure everyone remembers the feeling of your last day of school before summer break. For me, as a young girl in California, I had mixed feelings because I really enjoyed being around my friends all day, and I loved being in school and learning new things. But being off for the summer was great too. I shared in that general feeling of excitement because I knew I would spend time with my family and be able to work with my parents at their work. And here in Charlotte, we are less than 4 weeks away from the start of our summer break. So I know it's an exciting time for many of our CMS students. And the last day for CMS is June 8th, and that's often the case. Many kids are really excited, like I was. However, we know that for some students, there is a concern about what the summer will bring. Like I had growing up, we didn't have the resources to be part of the after-school program or summer school program. And my parents, like many parents, are worried because they don't know where they will get their summer meals, and they don't know how they will spend their extra time. Fortunately, we now have an answer for many of them now that the Level Up program is returning. Yes. This is so near and dear to my heart because this reminds me of my time in high school and how our family survived on a subsidized lunch program. So summer was really difficult. So in past summers, more than 6,000 meals have been served to hundreds of children. And it's not just the meals. You know that. These camps provide a safe, supervised outlet for youth to exercise and build social skills. For older teens, the Y provides job skills training and career readiness development, and there is a focus on health and wellness and career planning. It's truly a great thing that this program is providing the tools that they need to succeed, and even better, and that is the reason that many children now have to be excited about the summer. So I'm really excited for our youth and the opportunities that this program will provide. And this is really, I see this as an opportunity to tackle upward mobility and how YMCA plays an important part in helping us address our upward mobility. So thank you for allowing me to be part of this program in creating opportunities, especially for our youth, because that's where the rubber meets the road. So at this time, I would like to welcome my friend and my colleague, Charlotte City Council member, Larkin Eggleston.
You've got your running shoes on. You look like you're ready to go exercise right after we finish here. Matt mentioned that we were exhibiting some of the lifelong athletic skills that you can acquire from the YMCA with our jump shot clinic there earlier. I grew up going to the YMCA in Winston-Salem and playing basketball with Chris Paul, and now one of us is competing for an NBA championship. The other is not. We are excited to be partners with the Y in this effort. In the Y's mission statement, it says, "We know that building stronger and healthier kids, adults, and families comes about when we all work together." And all of us at the City of Charlotte agree with that and believe that the investment that we're making and the partnership that we're entering with the YMCA is going to make Charlotte a better place to live for the children in our community, but for the entire family unit in each part of our community that will benefit from this. As the chairman of our Safe Communities Committee, we know that all of the efforts that we undertake when it comes to public safety, when it comes to creating a better standard of living for the people in our community, all of these things are interconnected when we talk about economic development, upward mobility, transportation, affordable housing, and creating opportunities for young people in our community to have positive outlets for their energy, to have things to do during the summer when they're out of school, to make sure that they're getting fed when many of them rely on school to get their meals every day. During those summer months, as Ms. Ajmera said, that can be a really really burdensome worry for many of the families in our community. We know this investment is going to do a lot to check those boxes and make sure that these children have those opportunities throughout the summer, regardless of what zip code they live in our community. These funds are going to allow hundreds of children to have access to their local YMCA. It'll allow them to participate in programs like resident camp and outdoor experiences, summer camps, spring break camps, winter camps. There's education enrichment in subject areas like STEAM, social emotional learning, arts. There's early learning toolkits, staff development. We're teaching our young people to become connectors in the community and providing them with mental health resources as needed. We're destigmatizing teen mental health and the needs that many of our young folks have, particularly after the last couple of years. And we're working on chronic disease prevention for youth and their families. So this is another victory for the city. It's another victory for the YMCA. Thank you all for being such incredible partners and helping us to achieve the goals that we as a council and we as an entire city organization have set forward for the people in our community. I want to bring up to talk a little bit more about this program, CEO and President of the YMCA of Greater Charlotte, Mr. Stan Law.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed a pleasure to be with you this afternoon. Thank you, Mayor, both professionally and personally. We go way back. Thank you, City Council members. Your words are inspirational. This is a really important day. Because it's the relaunch of a very special program that makes a difference in the lives of kids. Yes, I'm Stan Law, President and CEO of the YMCA of Greater Charlotte. It is indeed my pleasure to be back home. I am a native Charlottean, which is rare. I spent 16 years professionally with the YMCA before moving away for 14 years and have the great blessing of coming back about 3.5 months ago. I'm still pinching myself. I really can't believe it's true, but to have this happen and to recognize the opportunity, and I want to emphasize that word, recognize the opportunity that the YMCA has because of the support from the city of Charlotte. It's really an opportunity that I didn't see coming. The needs of the corridors in Charlotte are significant, but I'm a believer that every resident has gifts and talents and skills that we have an opportunity to uncover this summer through Level Up or enhance this summer through Level Up. So on behalf of the YMCA of Greater Charlotte, I want to thank the City of Charlotte for the opportunity to expand our reach, the resources to support our efforts, and most importantly, the trust that you have in the YMCA to make an impact in our community. That trust means an awful lot to us. We have a great history, as the mayor said. 2017 started to Level Up in partnership with the city and the police department. We partnered together again as the pandemic happened, and we wanted to serve teens and children in different ways. The city stepped up once again and partnered with us, and now here we are again with an amazing opportunity to make a difference in the lives of thousands of kids, and most importantly, their families. We have always, as an organization, believed that you serve kids, but it's always in the context of their families because that's their real support system. We have an opportunity to just simply enhance it. Our vision statement says to be a catalyst to transform lives and communities. So this is an opportunity for teens that will have access to a safe place to learn, be mentored, be engaged, experience fellowship, showcase their talents, probably better basketball players than those of us who tried, and build confidence. It is also an opportunity. The Y has approached an effort around mental health. As the pandemic went on, unfortunately in some ways, but personally I believe it's actually fortunate that we are now as a society aware that mental health affects a lot of people. And the YMCA has put resources toward training our staff to make sure we can provide that support to teens as well as families. And so we look forward to that opportunity this summer as well. So I want to recognize several of our executive directors who lead our 6 branches where this funding will be focused. Each of them is prepared to ensure that these teens have an exceptional experience experience. I have no doubt, very confident, it's going to be an amazing summer. So Dina Paulding from the McCory Family YMCA, Batersford Road Quarter, Jamarian Young, Stratford Richardson YMCA, West Boulevard Quarter, Joyce Tompkins, who I know is here, Keith Family YMCA, the university area, Andy Kennington, Steel Creek YMCA, Crystal Little, Johnston YMCA, the NODA and Greater North Charlotte area, and Ben Penniger, Simmons YMCA right here in East Charlotte. So again, we are incredibly proud of the work that we do to serve community, but most importantly, we're incredibly blessed to have the opportunity to serve kids through this program. We're thankful for the partnership with the city. We're thankful for partnerships in general. I've said for many years that YMCA people hate for me to say this. The YMCA is not the expert in everything. We have to partner with others who are experts, and together we will make a difference in our communities. So again, thank you, Mayor Lyles. Thank you, City Council members, for the incredible support. And now it's my pleasure to introduce David Sandy, who is a teen who personally experienced the YMCA programs, and I am now proud to say a staff person, a team member for the YMCA. So I'd like to introduce David to come forward.
Okay, hey, how you doing? Okay, so this is the first toast. Oh my God, okay. Jeez. So, oh my God, I had everything. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, okay. Oh. So one of the first things that I, about Level Up, it was that I was able to, meet new people, engage, and make connections. I was able to, have fun, enjoy. I was able to work out, hone on to my basketball skills. You see how tall I am, so you already know. I was able to, the thing is that Level Up, we were able to have conversations that allowed us to to get to know what's going on around in the world. It allowed us to just allowed us to just do things. We did 3D printing. We did things to hands-on. We did crafts, arts and crafts. We did everything to work on our skills and stuff like that. So the thing I got the job, the reason why I got the job was my cousin. I would like to thank my cousin. I was a camper as well, and he was a camper also. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and go here because I've had experience experience being at Simmons. So let me go ahead and apply here. And so I applied here, and I got the job.
So what would you tell the person that's going to be at Level Up this year?
I think people at Level Up, they should know that there's support out there. There's people that it's focused on you. This is about the kids, it's about the teenagers, it's about you and developing your personal growth and you developing yourself. That's what Level Up is about. It's about creating a safe space for people who don't have opportunities, people who don't have access to food, or people who don't have access to the gym. I was so grateful to be signed up here in Level Up because I didn't have that.
So was the gym better than the food better?
The food was good. Like I said, the food was good, but the gym, you gotta work out, so it's really important. All right, thank you. I would like to wrap up with Mayor Lyles.
Okay, David, wait a minute. So, in all seriousness, the recognition of these young people is very important. To recognize those that stand behind them, that keep them going, and keep them positive is even more important. And what I so much appreciate about this community is that we understand that people's lives can change, sometimes with just a simple word, sometimes with just a simple action of affirmation. That there are many more Davids out there. David's going to create others because he came forward and stepped up, and perhaps at a time that we really didn't know why. Maybe he didn't even know why. But you know, sometimes you take that first step, and that second one is a lot easier. But more importantly, when you reach your arm behind to pull the next one up, that's when it makes the true difference. And I think everyone in this room understands that and knows that. And that's why the city of Charlotte is the place that people want to choose to live and be, because we do it all together. So right now, I'm going to say, now that I've met all of these young ladies over here standing up, and we're going to do a check presentation. Now, the communications person that I met didn't tell me how we were doing the check presentation, so I'm going to make it up all by myself. So I'm going to invite these young ladies to come and stand with us. I want to invite the people that stand behind them to come and stand with us, the directors of the programs that are going to be facilitated this summer with Level Up, to join me and my colleagues. We're going to get you guys right. You're going to kneel down like you're on cheerleading. On behalf of the City of Charlotte, on behalf of these young people here today, the City of Charlotte is glad to grant $2 million in partnership with the Y for a Level Up program, the summer that's going to make a difference again. Thank you so much.
Everybody, hang tight for 1 second. David, you get in your position. Everyone hang tight for 1 sec.
All right, 1, 2, 3. And we're good. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.